Every streamer has something they're known for. Kai Cenat built one of the strongest communities on the internet. Queso exploded because of his personality. Aiden Ross mastered controversy. But no matter how big they became, they all eventually ran into the same problem. Their growth slowed down. Then there's iShowSpeed. Somehow, he just keeps getting bigger. Today, Speed has over 58 million YouTube subscribers and more than 9.6 billion views, making him one of the biggest creators on the platform. But those numbers only tell part of the story, because when most streamers travel somewhere, they might attract a crowd. When iShowSpeed travels somewhere, entire streets shut down. Across Europe, Asia, and South America, thousands of people have flooded cities just to catch a glimpse of his live streams. Police have redirected traffic, escorted him through crowds, and in some cases, shut down public areas just to keep people under control. At that point, you're no longer competing with streamers, you're competing with celebrities. Which raises an interesting question. If Speed became famous because he screams, barks, and acts completely unpredictable, why hasn't anyone else been able to copy him? Thousands of creators have tried, almost all of them fail. So what makes Speed different? The answer has almost nothing to do with being loud, and everything to do with something most people never notice. This story begins on December 28th, 2018. When a 13-year-old from Cincinnati named Darren Watkins Jr. clicked the Go Live button for the very first time. There were no fans waiting for him, no sponsorships, and no viral clips. Just a Fortnite stream averaging around 2 viewers. To almost anyone else, that would have been discouraging. To Speed, it was just another stream. Over the next 2 years, he streamed almost every single day, mostly NBA 2K. But despite almost nobody watching, he never toned his personality down. Whether he was laughing, screaming, or arguing with his chat, nothing felt rehearsed. People weren't laughing because he was trying to be funny. They were laughing because they genuinely had no idea what he was going to do next. Then, in 2021, everything changed. One clip, one word, Suey.
Bradley donated £1 and 79 pence through Super Chat. What soccer football team do you support?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey. Simple as that, bro.
What started as a funny reaction quickly became one of the biggest memes on the internet. Suddenly, clips from Speed's streams weren't just entertaining the people watching live. They were spreading across TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, reaching millions of people who had never watched one of his streams before. Every crazy reaction became another clip. While most streamers relied on people sitting through 6-hour live streams, Speed had accidentally built something much bigger. His funniest moments marketed themselves. Without realizing it, he'd created a machine where every viral clip brought thousands of new viewers back to his live streams. Then came what should have been the biggest setback of his career.
Calm down!
Damn, bro, shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, all right? God
Obviously,
damn.
you don't know how to play the fucking game. You
What?
suck ass.
What, bitch? Bitch? Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I, no, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, wait, time out. Is a female talking to me right now? Is a fucking female talking to me? Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch. Shut up.
In 2021, Speed was permanently banned from Twitch. For almost every streamer, losing access to the world's largest live streaming platform would have been devastating. Many creators never recover from something like that, but for Speed, it barely slowed him down. If anything, it accelerated his growth. Instead of splitting his audience across multiple platforms, almost all of his attention shifted to YouTube. Looking back, what seemed like the biggest obstacle of his career may have accidentally become one of the biggest reasons for his success. As his audience continued growing, something strange started happening. People stopped watching Speed from behind a screen and started chasing him in real life. Football legends recognized him. Celebrities wanted to collaborate with him. His streams were no longer just gaming live streams. They had become worldwide events. Every trip felt less like a content creator meeting fans and more like a celebrity arriving on a world tour. And that's exactly why nobody has been able to copy iShowSpeed. They never copied the reason people watched in the first place. Speed never felt like someone trying to go viral. He felt like someone who genuinely didn't care about what people had to say.